always from your Urban American podcast. We was talking about the Atlanta school video right before Christmas break, and just women enticing men, right? I just wanted to say I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and I heard the guy saying, "Well, maybe if the men wasn't so horny and blah 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 blah," blah. Trying to blame it on the men. At this point, with all the ratchet shit we see, I don't see how the men could take the blame, right? You got so much like what did J. Cole say in that song, P? Like if my granddaddy had Instagram, would he make the same decisions he made? Like we got a lot of shit to comb through nowadays. We got Twitter is X now. Uh, it's a lot of apps and shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just constant women,
Hey,
and we already remember.
on top of that, for let's call it 90%, if not more than 90% of humans existing on this earth, period, most of us didn't make it past like 30, 35. I think life expectancy boomed in the last like 100 years, 200 years, something like that. And so when we started talking about, because that's what I was saying before you restarted it, I've been getting real into evolutionary psychology. Like if you start to like really dive into the baseline programming that we gotta deal with that still is in us, because it's millions, hundreds of millions of years of programming that is not meant for the last 100, 200 years worth of fucking technological revolution. Our males' brains weren't evolved to even live long enough to be old enough to not be attracted to 19-year-old, 18-year-old women. Like for a very long time, people was getting married and having kids at 15, 16, because you probably only got another 15, 16 left on this planet for you out of there. And so the shit
Then
just really fucked up.
I think in these pods, it's a word that women have and they abuse and use. I have not seen it heard yet. But before I get to that, they keep trying to make men apologize for being in our natural state. Like, I'm not apologizing for testosterone and wanting pussy. That's my hormone. Every day we hear excuses about why a girl is bitchy, this hormone and that hormone, this cycle and that cycle. And testosterone is toxic. Masculinity is toxic. Like, no, you're using that shit when you don't want to be accountable. See, what the word is leverage. Yep. When I hear the divorce talks and we hear about how men suffer more, women never can hear any of that because they love the leverage. They leverage our lust, and then when it so soothes or benefits them, they try to take the moral high ground. That shit, at this point in 2026, they don't even have the leverage of the moral high ground no more. So they keep finding ways to make men bad. It's almost caveman. Men bad. Oh, if you're a real man, if you're this man, and then we're, as men, and not just black men, just men in America and in general, we're the only people that have to follow the fucking rules of the road. And everybody keep coming up with a new rules of the road while they drive the wrong way down the fucking intersection.
On the other side of the fucking street.
Every rule applies to us. While we watch y'all contradict every rule. Let's just talk about homosexuality. Every chance they get, gay men and women, they start using derogatory homophobic shit towards us. You can't smoke hookah. You just played it for us. She said a man shouldn't drink from a straw. He shouldn't eat a banana. I'm constantly hearing how men should conduct themselves from people that are not men. Loneliness epidemics, like, no, fuck yourself. I'm in my natural state. You gotta wear fucking makeup to come outside. We keep apologizing for being in our natural state. Like we don't even can't afford the bullshit y'all go and do.
They said chop up your banana. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this, then we can move on. Cause that's something I want to tackle. What I was saying was, what I was just leading to is pretty much what you're saying, Pete, in a nutshell. But pause. But constantly, we have to be told not to be a man. Like you said, the caveman thing. You finally decide to do the right thing, right? Be with one woman, and now she's saying, "Oh my God, sex! You want sex all the time? You crazy?" Oh, damn! I'm with. I'm taking care of the responsibilities to do this shit and doing everything right, but then somehow I'm wrong. I'm selfish. I take care of everybody else, but I'm selfish. But like you said, I can't be a man. It's the insanity, but then you can have slut walks, and we should understand that shit. Slut walk.
Well,
And these
that
women
shit
have become
propaganda.
so basic. They don't have no other
It's
ways to entice you but through
propaganda or
sex.
not. Propaganda or not. If we say we want to go to the DI and fuck a bunch of hookers, they gonna call us nasty. But if they line up asshole naked and have a slut walk, it's psychological. It's deeper than what you think it is. Man, no, ain't
It's
cutting them.
it's manipulation.
And
It's
what's
Pure.
crazy,
manipulation.
I'm like, I listened to some of them travel stories when they was picking on passport bros. I'm like, men go out of town, they fucking have a good time. Y'all go out of town, y'all fighting each other, leaving each other where y'all flew to, and
they
sometimes
make
killing one another.
they
Remember
making
when
TV
the
shows
gay
about this
men
shit
and those women they beat that girl to death
on vacation.
on vacation?
All
But
them passport
it's
bros,
over
they
here.
ain't them niggas ain't
Niggas
down
want
there
the fuck
fighting
out
each
of
other. They
country.
not fucking.
Passport bros is the real problem in fucking other women.
We the real problem, no.
We not marrying
We
those white women either. It's like
we
1% minority of niggas that marry white women, but they
we
try to
out
make it like it's the big slice of the pie.
we out the country knocking the bottom out some shit, not fighting each other and shit.
Yeah, that shit manipulation, bro. They be that's what I mean by how sinister female nature is. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. That's why even when we talk about the slut ball thing, if you see two women start to fight and argue verbally, what's one of the first things that they gonna call each other? A
A
hoe,
bitch.
because they know deep in their soul that promiscuity is not a flex, and so when they fighting each other, you a hoe. But when they done fighting each other, the truth is they want to go be a hoe too. And they
they
only
flip it.
using it as social leverage against whoever they arguing with. They really all want to be
They
hoes.
flip it. What man? Flipping the switch. What is it? What do they call it when you code switching? That's code switching.
Facts.
Mhm.
Code
They
switching
know they
that.
know what the fuck going on, bro.
I,
All right. So listen, man. What else we got to talk about, man? Cause so let me say this. This is always your Urban American podcast. I am Kid Dre, your host, creator, producer, writer, engineer. AG, Patah, they my co-hosts, man. They support me on the show, give me feed, pushback and whatnot, or they agree with me. I came up with always it's an urban American podcast. I mean, we cover everything in the urban America. The last show, people try to really kind of, the women argument was that we talk too much about women. Urban American podcast. Who lives in urban America? I say the title 1,700 times an episode. Y'all gotta do better, man, with articulating better points when y'all want to go against people. Cause y'all ain't doing a great job. Just not doing a great job. Like at the end of the day, like I said, your Urban American podcast, we cover everything in Urban American, rap, hip hop, all that, and that's what we do. In urban Chicago, the Bears just won. We talked about it. We gonna cover the church. Is no, we not here to go against women, but we're men. What else? Like again, we get ridiculed for being a man. Men, we talk about women. Talk about sports, women, and cars. After that, they get a little shaky.
and I would add this talking about black women. Like, don't try to twist that or weaponize that as it's if you talk about urban America, the number one content in urban America is black men and black women relationships. So that's what y'all want to hear. Or he wouldn't have 4,000 followers. That's mostly women.
5.
It's like the
Oh no,
women
no,
that
no. It's
complained about
4,000.
Kevin Samuels never stop calling in to talk to Kevin Samuels.
And that nigga saved my
Like
life, bro.
what?
That
Yeah.
nigga really saved my life, bro. For real. Shout out to the Don. I fuck
R.I.P. the
with you.
Godfather. R.I.P. the
Mm.
Godfather. R.I.P. the Godfather. So before we move on, what else y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all got? What's on y'all, man? Before I get into my bag.
Man, you the host.
Okay,
I wanted to talk
this
about the ICE
subject is
agent. That's not urban America per se, it's political.
man.
But we
Fuck.
like,
I
the
mean,
lady got
I
killed
mean,
by
what you want to talk
ICE.
about the ice agent? What you want to talk about the ice agent for, man?
I want to talk
Because
about that shit too.
Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
everybody been saying, oh, it's Trump. And I'm like, she played a stupid game and won a stupid prize.
I've been saying that shit
You
100
can't
times.
obstruct justice and then try to play victim. And I'm like, this shouldn't have happened to Karen a long time ago. Like, this is like, we go through that with white women any damn way. It's plenty of videos in urban America where we share a Karen or a neighbor, and the black men always showing
No,
grace.
Karen is definitely in urban America.
Karen's in urban America. Now a Karen then ran into her own culture, running up on the police. It's plenty of comedians that have made this, took this take,
Well.
like how white people approach authorities and
Let's be
police.
real. Let's be real first. Let's be real first, because somebody lost their life. So R.I.P. to her, regardless of what she did. Prayers up to the family. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Ki-
RIP to her. But that was a stupid decision. I'm not making, we be trying to, white people be trying to make martyrs, and then we just jump on it. Well, see, this is a Trump thing. It's like, bro, what? I'm like, y'all starting to blur the line between what's against the law and what you want to hear and feel. This whole subject with the ICE and the immigration, it's not even none of your business as an American city. Like, that's like me selling drugs and selling weed and walking up to the police like, you can't arrest me for breaking the law.
Y'all can't
What
touch
are you
me.
doing? That's crazy work. Nobody goes to escalate the police, especially as a black person. But this is white privilege. And they were white lesbian women. I'm like, the perfect cliche thing happened to you. And you
Yeah,
were
what
escalating. Like, what in your mind made you go start shit with a person who's armed and carrying? That part.
it's
Like,
motherfuckers feeling like they
you
got
went up to a
immunity.
person who armed and carrying with vest on, and you start escalating and picking at them, filming them and shit. And then
Insane.
when you got shot, I'm like, you can get shot for less here. It's an
Well,
open and carry state.
the main thing that I want to say is this, because I'm not hearing nobody about this. A lot of these government officials, especially it's one on the north side of Chicago, they telling people to do this and the third, sending these people off.
Yeah.
The whole time when ICE was in Chicago, I seen people officials sending people off. Them people are government officials that carry guns that can legally kill you. Why would you tell people to help somebody if they trying to be detained? Like all them videos people was reporting, like and posting,
Yeah,
but they
my
was giving
wife
them a pass. They was
my
giving them a
wife sent
pass
me a
though.
video. My wife had sent me a video. She apparently this lady had ordered DoorDash, and they say that the lady who delivered the DoorDash had an ID, but apparently ICE rolled up, so the DoorDash driver ran into the house that she was delivering to, and she was I guess, an immigrant. She didn't speak English, and it became this whole issue. My thing with all of this is the radicalization of these crazy ass fucking ideologies where everybody is barking from both sides saying that only the other side is wrong, because it's not like the ICE officer should have shot the lady. Like, that's just a fact. I'm not saying that I don't understand why he did, but he didn't have to.
You
He
didn't have to.
definitely could have moved out the fucking way and let that lady go about her business. So he was fucking wrong, but everybody is keying in on that he was wrong for shooting her and acting like she was completely justified for being there, saying she wasn't breaking no laws and all this shit. But meanwhile, she's part of a fucking convoy where they're using their cars to block off these ICE agents from doing what the fuck that the federal government has tasked them to do. other Americans that's just doing their fucking jobs, by the way. Like that's the part
Mm-hmm.
that blow me. We talk like these ICE agents are fucking the droid armies from fucking Star Wars. Like they not humans with fucking families to feed that's doing the
Yeah.
best thing that they could do to put fucking food on the table. They doing a fucking job, and you, because of your political ideology, feeling like everything that you do is right and everything that people who disagree with you do is wrong, feel like you have the jurisdiction to go and face off with law enforcement. That's vigilanteism. Anybody who watched fucking any superhero movie knows, even if when we watching it we agree with the superhero, that's illegal, my nigga.
It's illegal.
Now I rock with Batman. I fuck with Batman heavy, but the nigga breaking the law when he go out at night beating
Yeah,
niggas ass.
he's a vigilante.
It is
I
what
will
it
also
is.
say this. Here's why I don't feel sad. And both sides are wrong. I'm not saying every ICE agent they not going above or crossing boundaries. It's still not worse than what black people have been getting. Remember, stop and frisk. Where was the vigilantes for us? Where are the white women and all the people?
Wait,
But
get
because they're
off of
immigrants,
him.
ICE is here. All of a sudden, let's be human citizens. But when it's niggas getting treated fucked up, everybody complicit with the shit.
He
So
did
Bro,
that shit.
me watching somebody get killed by an ICE agent who started the shit versus niggas who just selling loose squares and getting choked the fuck out in the radio. Like, I don't even gotta go into the thing because I don't like to be a victim of racism. But when the shoe fits, the shoe fucking fits. And this is when I'm like, well, where's this fucking camaraderie and empathy for your fellow man when it's us?
it's
But
the
now everybody,
brainwashing,
oh, the
bro.
brown people and it's Trump. Because it's Trump, we need to have the optics to look like we give a fuck about what goes on in society. Like, bro, they here illegal. If I'm standing in the DMV line and you jump somebody ahead of me, everybody in the DMV had a right to whoop your fucking ass. That's basically what you're saying when you allow non-illegal people to jump the line and live and thrive here and get Section 8 and all that
Happen,
shit
right?
that we fund and pay our taxes for versus me and you. Fuck out of here.
Bro,
She a martyr. She is a
this let
goop.
me know. This let me know where Black America, where America period was in the last election, not 2024, the election before that, because motherfuckers railing on Trump is racist, etc. And the person he going against is the nigga that authored the crime bill that got black men locked up in record fucking numbers. But y'all want to talk to me about fucking racism, bro? Biden is our superstar. He's our superhero. All you niggas is fucking brainwashed, fucking unintelligent and uninformed. That's what really took me over the edge to stop taking 99% of the shit I see on social media as it pertains to politics seriously. Because most motherfuckers don't know a damn what they talking about. And even some of the ones that maybe know a little bit of what they talking about, they're not actually holding on to all of the historical evidence and keeping a streamlined, updated recollection of events going on. Like, no, it's just whatever's going on right now is just this is what's going on. Fuck what happened back then. That shit don't matter
Right.
apparently. It's just
That's
right now.
crazy.
That shit is
That's crazy.
brainwashing, bro. It's
Yeah,
brainwashing. And it is Trump derangement syndrome. It's only because it's Trump.
yeah, yeah. They got. I see how people just got to lock in just to hate anything Trump do, and like like
Yeah.
the whole thing with
I say this
Madrago,
motherfucking
that that
Maduro.
Maduro, the whole thing with him. I don't really know how to feel. I don't know all the full. I don't know all the. I don't know the full optics of the situation. But people be really so passionate with they. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do you know about it? Well, inform me.
And they
How
don't know
Trump,
shit.
people going in and taking over people. I said, man, America like been sticking their nose in people's business since I was a little kid. Trump
Bro,
ain't did
they
nothing
ain't care
different
about
from no other
Gaddafi.
president.
They ain't care about when Obama and them got rid of Gaddafi, Bin Laden, none of that. Motherfuckers on both sides of the aisle been doing the same shit for at least the last 30 years, probably more, but I keep it at 30 because that's how long I've been alive. For at least the last 30 years, motherfuckers been doing the same shit. It's only a problem when Trump do it.
They just and then the crazy part is y'all don't none of these black people that's so passionate about Venezuela don't know nothing about uh uh oh man, I just had the word in my head, but the president of Bullfast cost. Oh my god, I'm messing it up. But it's one of the countries they ran out of all the French and the English from taking their gold. They try to do the same thing with him, run a coup, get him out of there because he not let no foreigners gain no wealth off of their resources. Try to do the same thing to him, man. But it's part of the game, man. It's part of the game.
We ain't gonna get nowhere as a people till motherfuckers wake the fuck up and stop with all the left wing, right wing bullshit.
The
Until
emotional thing,
motherfuckers stop politically game banging.
all that emotional ass shit that people let fly. That's when we not gonna when we about business and like that's part of the reason why I'm not in my situation with a lot of people like it's too many emotions. But when it's time to do business, buy a house, get a car, y'all don't be doing all the emotional shit.
And the emotions is not genuine, and may I add, it's a lot of cosplaying and disingenuine to look the part. I call that shit posturing. You just
Yep.
try and look and say what sounds good to be in the in crowd. A lot of these people don't think for themselves. A lot of this shit, their opinions is given to them like assigned seats. Like, this is the opinion you should have if you're black. This is what you should think if you're a girl. Like, y'all conformed and complicit. And this is black women's problem. For the black women who say they're not like this girl and they're not ratchet, y'all don't correct those women. Y'all be like, well, they ain't trying to hit a no. That's called complicity. I
And no,
hate
fuck that,
complicity.
and fuck that, and fuck that. The ignorant bitches that they talk about they not like, they still subscribe to them.
And this what's crazy is I ask women this all the time. You can ask my woman. I say, why do women get online and defend so hard for women they do not like in real life? How many women are close friends? I asked her how many close friends she got. She couldn't name more than 3.
Insane, insane. But that's why I ain't cutting no slack. Y'all still subscribe to these same bitches y'all talk about y'all not like.
Yeah.
We don't watch who could they ridicule us for watching this low vibration?
Well, they say Andrew Tate, but you can't never tell.
How? I ain't never seen Andrew
I don't
Tate
know.
in
You
no
can't
fight.
tell me shit. You can't tell me
I
shit about
seen
Andrew Tate.
I
I
seen
rock with
Andrew
Dr.
Tate. I seen Andrew Tate in Lamborghinis and shit, and showing you how to get money and talk about shit like that. I never seen him fight nobody or call nobody out their name or do you know what I'm saying? And he a professional fighter. I seen him work out or whatever. Like who do men watch that low vibration? See, you can't get mad at at us ridiculing y'all because we don't subscribe to that lifestyle. That's what I was talking about back. Like we would
Because
never
don't
watch a
play
show where
victim
we would never
to the
watch a show
shit
where they
we
get
enjoy.
we would never watch a show where niggas just go get niggas from different hoods and put them in a house together and watch them interact and fight. We wouldn't even watch that shit.
Watch shit like that and then get
Wait,
online
wait,
and
wait,
claim
bro.
you the
But
most the unleast protector.
I might know some niggas that might watch that stupid ass shit though, bro.
I'm saying that, Laurie. I'm saying that majority. We talking about majority. If y'all want to listen, I'm giving niggas a show pitch right now. Go get a Crip, a Blood, a Vice Lord G. Well, I'll get all the gangs and put them in one house. See a bunch of men. Who gonna watch that shit and make them fight?
My cousin.
Did actually we did watch the shit. It was called WWF. And we knew it was fake. And we knew it was a storyline.
And we don't watch wrestling.
And
And,
this is
and
where
we don't
all
take
these
that shit too
reality
real.
shows
That's
get
when
their
and we
bullshit
watched that
from.
when we watched that when we was kids.
Yeah. But we know it's not real. We did the suck it in school and we did wrestling moves on them. Then we went about our business. These bitches really out here. This is the way you supposed to be.
All right, let me see what. So listen, what I want to talk to y'all about, conversation I've been wanting to have with people is checking the boxes. Now I wanted women to be here. I invited a bunch of different women today. Asia Diamond under the weather, just here having technical difficulties. But checking boxes in a relationship. One of the videos I sent y'all, a young lady said that she get, I'm gonna get tired of always cooking. Gonna get tired of always cleaning. And I'm not sure this is not a negative conversation. This is just a relationship, healthy conversation.
Yep.
And I'm listening to women say that, and you couldn't sound more selfish. You don't want to cook and clean every day, but me, I'm a gentleman. I hold the door for my woman all the time. I don't take a day off where I don't open the door for you. I don't take a day off where I carry the heavy shit. I don't take a day off where I fix the shit. kill the bug. I don't take a day off on none of that shit. So what I'm asking y'all to help me understand, how do women get to slack off but a man don't? And somehow we should understand it.
So I got an issue with how you frame the question only for one reason. So when it comes to that video that we talking about, what the lady was saying, there is some legitimacy in her argument depending on context, right? So I put it to you like this. And this, because to me this goes down to this whole 50-50 conversation. As a man, I'm not gonna act like cooking every day ain't work. That's why I don't cook every day. Even as a single man, when I was a single man, I'm not cooking every day, bro. I'm gonna throw some shit in the air fryer and call it a day. I'm probably not gonna eat that well because that shit is laborsome, right? I think too often men like to try to downplay some of the domestic labor. I'm gonna say some, right? And still expect a woman to show up to the same amount that he's showing up financially. If you ask me, that's invalid. You can't be asking a woman to have to go and work as many hours as you and contribute to all the same responsibilities you do financially, but then when y'all both get home, you gonna go sit on your ass and then she gonna go and work and
But
cook
see,
and clean or
but
whatever
see,
for the
when
house.
you generalize it like that, when you generalize it like that, it sounds horrible, right? But when I hear women generalize that, number one, nobody's asking a woman to cook every day. The dates we did when I take you out, lunch dates and shit like that, you're not going home cooking after that. So I instantly to win the argument, they forget about that part. So if I'm taking you out, if I'm doing the stuff that you say I need to do to be with you, taking you out here and there, we automatically, logically, you're not cooking every day.
But that's why I said it depends on context, because to your point, because I'm not saying that I fully agree with her. I'm seeing things down the middle. To your point, let's just talk about one full week. So if out of 7 days, a woman is only cooking one or two of them, and then y'all eat the leftovers from what she cooked for one or two more. So let's just call it 4 days, and it's 3 more days. And in 3 more days, we went out to eat on this day and this day, and then we went to your mama house on Sunday, and she cooked dinner. Then in that case, a woman is being dramatic and she needs to shut the fuck up and do what the fuck she needs to do. But if she is cooking 4-5 days out the week, it's the argument to me. Now you saying nobody's asking a woman to cook every day. That's valid. However, at the same time, and it depends on what type of life you're trying to live and what type of lifestyle you subscribe to. If you're gonna live healthy and eat food that's good for you on a consistent basis, it is gonna require a woman cook a little more. Now
I
it
don't eat
depends.
healthy. I eat double cheeseburgers and pepperoni pizza and shit. I put spinach on my shit. I don't eat healthy, so so that's not gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I like to go out. I like to go try new restaurants and shit like that. So how you cooked every day and we was at this restaurant and this one and this one and this one. You didn't cook that day, man. So so
Yeah,
so my argument stands still. I think when they say these things, they don't think of the full landscape.
yeah,
You don't cook every day, love. We went to the taco spot on Tuesday. That's one day right there you didn't cook. You didn't touch a dish or nothing. And then so here it is. I'm tired of cooking and cleaning every day. So when do I get to say I'm tired of paying for the outings?
I'm gonna
So I'm
also say
asking y'all
this.
as men. So I'm asking y'all as men. I'm not. I'm asking y'all as men. When y'all get tired of paying the bill, what do y'all say to y'all ladies? Tonight's your night, or what do y'all do?
you can't ask me because I don't touch a dish, I don't cook, I don't clean at all. So
No, no, no. I'm talking about when
and,
you go out. When you go out.
I don't really.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
you're not going through what you not going through what we talking about then. So
And my woman not complaining either. She cook and she still work full time ish. She don't work a full 40, but she work like 32 to 36 every week. And I don't cook at all. Now she don't cook every day, but she also don't complain. And then when we start talking about the cleaning thing, I have to ask a woman that's complaining about cleaning. So when you single, are you a dirty bitch?
My,
or
my lady is vegan, so she cook most of the meals cause off the strength that like, well, what the fuck cook you to eat? You don't eat meat, so she cook and she a chef anyway. But we don't. I'm like, I think the issue is more women chime in that are actually even are in the situations that's being talked about. That's the
yeah,
thing we don't look at on the line. Like women all chime in and it don't even be their situation. A lot of
yeah,
single women chiming in, a lot of motherfuckers who got kids anyway. You ain't even married, you don't live with your nigga, but
yeah,
you jump in and you co-sign complaints that don't even apply to you. So it
yeah,
always sounds like it's a lot of women like everybody had that grandpa that used to cheat on grandma and go up the street and start a new family. Everybody got a mister. This is why this is the excuse why they don't need to cook and clean now and they can't go 50-50. Like they try to make everything that they complain about apply to them. It's a lot of pump faking out here. So
yeah,
That's
like
that's
I think
that's
it's
what
a
I'm
small
saying.
majority
That's,
that might say my man don't do shit. He don't. Hey, communicate that. But to get online and make it seem like yeah, this is we all married to the same people and no, you're not. A lot of these people chiming in ain't even in a relationship.
it goes
But if
back to
it's
what I said
misery,
earlier.
let me tag in. Everybody tags in for the misery shit.
Like I said earlier, man. Like I said earlier, it's an excuse to not take a man serious like a job.
Yeah.
Relationship is a job.
yeah.
When I'm with a woman, I make sure she get in the house safe. You pulling up, okay, I'm finna come outside. I don't slack on she'll figure a way out.
Another thing, these women, they ain't got time for their man because the internet is their man. That's who they in relationship with, the internet. How many women you seen? They ain't got no man for real, but they online in booty shorts cooking.
The ones with a man, even the ones with a man
They
on the
can cook.
internet too
They can
much.
cook for the internet.
The ones with the man, they on the yeah. You listen. I remember I said, touch your phone, touch me before you touch your phone.
What's
I
her
got
name
push.
left her
I
whole
got
marriage to
I
marry the
got push.
internet.
I got pushback on that. But when what's the name was saying I could make you put your phone down, you was vibing to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Erica Badu. But that internet shit, a lot of them, man, you on it, you can't even put your phone down.
These women is married to the internet. Half the shit they be putting online. This is conspiracy theory. I've seen several women say, "Oh, I divorced my man because of this." You never notice they don't show a ring finger and they don't show no family in the background, but they're saying, "I divorced my man because I wouldn't make him lunch." A lot of this shit is for content. Like it's just people capitalizing off misery. Like let me throw some shit out there because all misery always gonna get likes and views and complaining. This is victim culture now. 2025. This is victim culture. So that's going. You always gonna hear everybody miserable. Everybody miserable. I see
Uh,
several couples, married couples, doing content. It's a lot of content between black men and black women just having fun with their family. The father with his
yeah, yeah.
son doing the tenderness.
Yeah.
But
We see a lot of
what gets
positive.
the
We see a
most
lot.
push is
It's
the
the
bullshit
negative.
and the misery.
The negative. We
And
gonna transition though. We gonna transition. We won't stay here too long. Always from your Urban American podcast, Kid Dre, your host. It's a deep subject, y'all. I had this one lined up for y'all. Pause. Donnie McKirkland recently has allegations, sexual allegations that I think they only doing civil charges.
who?
Donnie McKirkland,
I
right?
don't know what it is.
Singer.
Singer, pastor. He been around for a long time. Uh, he recently has a young man filing civil charges against him. You don't know Donnie McCullough's story, AZ. His story is that he was molested, and that what turned him into being homosexual.
Okay.
Supposedly, that they prayed the gay away, but now here is this situation at hand. I want to ask y'all, pretty much, do you believe you can pray the gay away out of somebody?
No, absolutely not. Because if that was the case, we could pray the straight away. We could pray the violence away. We could pray the anger issues away. No, you can't pray nothing away. Faith without works is dead. Like you got to do something. You can't just pray about it.
What do you believe prayer with work? Let me ask both of y'all that. Prayer with work. P, do you think that'll work?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you ever gonna escape the label of being gay. Once you do some gay shit, if I'm just speaking from men's perspective, we gonna you forever gay in our books. Like remember that time? Like we ain't letting Lil Wayne go for kissing baby. So hey, you could pray it away and all of that shit, but when somebody come out, the only thing I give grace to
Hey,
is I don't believe the boy was molested. I'm one
hey,
of
do you
those
think?
people like I need to
Hey,
hear
you
more.
think? Hey, you think that picture saved in Lil Wayne phone?
Oh
Oh
my.
shit.
Does it pop up like a
Now,
memory, like back in 2003? Well, does it pop like?
Right?
I don't think you can pray no gay away, bro. Like if as a man you touched some penis and you enjoyed it, in my opinion, that shit stuck. Cause the fact that you enjoyed it in the first place mean it's stuck. Like that's just me.
Just being psychological, and I don't want nobody to feel no way about it. I'm just thinking on a psychological standpoint. If you can get over drugs, because what you think about what you just said, like a drug addict that's clean gonna walk past a drug addict like, damn, I can't believe that used to be me. I
Yeah.
think you can do that with virtually anything. The mind is a powerful thing. That's why I think you can. That's why I believe in the possibility.
Mm.
Yeah, I said I agreed. I just don't. You will never escape the label. Like,
Listen, you weren't worried about labels then, don't worry about them
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
So what's
I
the
guess
issue
I
with?
guess in theory you could, but I don't know.
So
I
somebody
don't.
accused them of sexual assault.
Yes. So it's a civil matter though. A young man that was a part of his congregation, I think part of his choir. I forgot the whole full details. But yeah, I want to ask y'all that. Let me see. What's the last thing? Um, y'all subscribe to Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm not, but access.
How do you feel about Netflix venturing into porn?
Is that a thing?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
I think it's a smart business move,
Coming
but
soon.
I'm I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm becoming anti-porn in general, like as a movement. But I think it's a smart business move for the non-anti-porn world.
I think it's typical hypocritical shit. But as far as business, why not capitalize on it? But just for the morally, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
How?
Because the only people who get in trouble for enjoying lustful shit is men.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else, they do whatever, they come however they please. Only us get policed.
Cause that OnlyFans thing, they saying that America spent the most on OnlyFans.
A
They don't
billion.
say, like, you can't convince me that women don't be subscribing to OnlyFans people. Cause
Absolutely, they.
y'all subscribe to Zeus. Cause I didn't know you had to subscribe to Zeus.
I watch the
Y'all,
women.
AZ, you know they pay for that shit to see baddies.
no, I didn't know that.
That shit just don't come on regular TV. That's on Zeus. It's like Netflix. You gotta subscribe to have it or whatever, and then you watch it. They pay for that shit. That shit just ain't on channel 47.
Yeah, I'm anti-porn, so morally speaking, I think it is a bogus move. Um,
Okay. I'm not anti-porn. I love porn. Uh, I want to ask y'all. I seen a picture of Cherokee, Sky, and who else was it?
With Trinity.
Yeah, man. Why, Pete? Why is the women that we grew up watching in porn like wrestlers? Like
what you mean, like wrestlers? You talking
it's
about in
like
terms of being superstars?
it's type of iconicnism. Like we don't the ladies after that generation. We don't have that same.
Oh, that's easy. That's just because access, bro. it's if you ask me, it's no different than rappers. So like we look today, and I know it's not quite apples to apples, it's not parallel, but in general, 25 years ago, yo like big name rappers, yo big name singers, whatever, they are iconic. Now today, everything is niche. This motherfucker saying, "Oh,
Mm,
I ain't even know such and such put out an album," but they get
mm.
millions of fucking views. They selling out stadiums because with how the internet has kind of democratized attention, there is the whole idea of a superstar is just becoming less of a thing in general, and that's no exception in the porn world. Back then, what you talking about? Because I know them names you said, but back then porn was less accessible. There weren't as many people doing it, and weren't as many places where you could see it, and so therefore you gonna have your standouts like Cherokee, because we know her body was just on point. She had one of the best asses on the internet. Back shots with Cherokee D is just that shit is timeless. Like you're not beating that. But when you fast forward 25 years, if you open up Pornhub today, you can find 100,000 videos from fucking random Betsy, Bob, Keisha, and Jamal that is setting up. They got their iPhone with a 4K camera, by the way, because that's a part of it too, where you got the full fidelity of fucking high definition and back shots and dick sucking. So it's like, who
Cause I'm
cares
just
about
saying
a superstar?
cause I'm saying when I watch porn now, it's not. I be like, man. Sometimes I be feeling vintage. Like these bitches don't know. These ain't the bitches I grew up with. You know, you bitches ain't like they didn't have like it's too. It got too bland. They be like, these new bitches. Go look at some vintage shit.
Also, certain shit has a certain appeal with the way you access it. Like if I was coming to the house dun, and turn on the porn, it ain't gonna hit the same.
I mean, Cherokee
It's
on
gonna be like
Pornhub. Cherokee them
popping
on
here,
Pornhub the
it's
same.
gonna be
Just
cringe.
like
It's
just
gonna
like
be
when my
corny
son.
to me. Like it
Just
ain't
like when
even the
my son.
same thrill.
It's like when my son watched wrestling. I see this shit. I don't know them people. I barely know. I don't even. I heard of them. Don't know them. They don't look like fucking Bret Hitman Hart. You know what I'm saying? Razor Ramon. They ain't got that. They ain't got that aura of swag to them. Like and this picture just came down on Facebook. Them three. I had to screenshot that and keep it in my phone. Like damn.
It's entertainment in general, bro, across the board. Music, movies, pornography, it don't matter. You name it. Entertainment across the board is just becoming so
Oversaturated.
diluted. One, because of the easy access for people to participate, but two, because since there's so many more entities doing whatever it is, don't shit hit the same no more. None of it, including when you talk about wrestling, that shit don't hit the same no more. It's not as much
Yeah.
theater and production in it because it's just not the same unless you are diehard. Like today, everything is about like being vertically integrated. So you got to be a full-fledged WWE fan today, where this is your life. You go to all of the WWE shows, etc., for you to really know what's going on. It's no different from sports, porn. It don't matter. You got to be really in. This got to be your thing for you to really know what's going on. That's just how I see it. Because as a person that's not really into like mass media or big AAA entertainment, I'm out the loop. I don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
And if I would also say a lot of shit now, they have to adapt or conduct themselves according to woke culture and anybody who's offended by something. Because remember, when we grew up watching wrestling, they was putting 70-year-old grandmas through a table. You're not going to see that today. The masculinity is different. Me and my girl was talking about, because we 9 years apart, I say my cartoons, I'm old enough to see the transitions where cartoons still had adult themes and mature things, but your 10-year-olds watching it till it was just straight buffoonery. Like I
Yeah,
watched, it's two versions of Teen Titans. If you remember, there was a serious Teen Titans, and then they drew them small and quirky and goofy. I watched
yeah,
shit go from, okay, there's Power Rangers, there's Batman the animated series, and now there's just SpongeBob, and everything is buffoonery. There's no adult or them little slither of gems that they would put in there that you X-Men, like the shit we grew up watching. They don't got that no more. The Ninja Turtles. I watch my kids watch their updated version of what I used to watch. It's very
Yeah.
buffoonery. It's
Watch
nothing.
them.
I'm like, but they will still
Watch
slip
them.
sex in there in the gay
Yeah.
shit. But
Yeah.
any masculine thing, watered down. They gonna water that shit down. And it's crazy when you bring up icons and wrestling. So much of reality TV and entertainment they steal directly from that blueprint. I
Yeah,
say, damn, this look like something Vince McMahon did. I don't care if I'm watching a reality show or just regular everybody copies the character, the storyline, and then they fight, and we be like, they really beefing. They
yeah,
really broke up.
yeah.
Celebrities
They
doing
they
that.
split they split his whole style.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we covered mostly everything. We straightened stuff out. Bear down. Great Sunday. Anything y'all want to say before we get out of here? I got another 5 minutes for y'all. If y'all pause.
I would say put a pin in this because I need to word this down more. But black women act like P. Diddy.
Mm, the diddler
But they don't have access to the millions that he do and a lot of shit he was getting away and doing. They do it to each other for free.
for
I'm gonna break it
free.
down better, but put a pin in that. Black
Not
women
really for
behave
free.
the
They
way
pay
P.
for it
Diddy
on
think,
Zeus.
but
They
they
pay
was
for
like
Zeus. So.
disgusted by it. And I'm like, y'all kind of do this type of shit. Y'all gaslight, y'all manipulate. Everything Diddy was doing to the victims and all that shit, it be consensual. Y'all make men consent to sex and then you turn around and say it wasn't. I was trafficked. I was like, huh.
It was a setup.
I watch women
AG.
say, oh, men, I've watched women who was mad at Diddy. They was at the strip club with me. Women don't even go to male strip clubs. They come to the strip club with the other naked bitches and throw money just like us. But
Oh
we the
yeah.
only one doing toxic and being
Oh yeah.
subjective and misogynist in that
They,
situation. It's
they
crazy.
talk about how so many gay men in Atlanta, but it's so many women that go to the strip club in Atlanta. AG, you got something you want to say before we get up out of
Feminism is stupid. Men need
here?
to take the world back over. Um, Men and women aren't equal, never will be. And yeah, that's all I got for you.
Yeah.
Man, always some Urban American podcast. Kids, you're your host. Listen, don't play with God's people, and you'll be safe. Meat and potatoes. Listen, man. Bet down. Round two. We don't care who we play. It's our day. Okay. We sacrificed P, sent him to Vegas, and now we Super Bowl time, motherfuckers.
Hey, stop using me a chess piece in your theory.
Hey, no, look. Listen. It's a lot of. Listen. Last night when we was losing. My brother He said, I'm about to take a bath to watch that first half off.
You niggas is in it crazy now.
Yeah, no, that shit crazy, bro. Y'all niggas take
What
that shit too
surprised me
serious.
was I doubted we was gonna win. It was the first time this season I was like, yep, I'm being a realist about it. I turned that game off. But the score is on my phone, so I check my messages. I'm like, okay, it's 16-21.
Couple
Then
of
I saw
homies,
it 16-27. I'm like, let me turn it back on because now it's close and it's the fourth quarter.
couple of homies cut the game off. Not me. Ride or die.
I cut that shit off.
Till they bury me. Bet down. All right, man. Always some Your American podcast, man. Stay positive. Man, please like, share, subscribe. Don't just comment on my fucking Facebook page or my Instagram. Go on YouTube, comment on the videos, like, share, subscribe. The followers been going up, but we need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate the views. We had a couple viral reels, man. We listen. Always some Urban American podcast. Don't play with God's people.